you are aware that this has been a heated issue, and Rivers State is gradually turning into a killing field for political purposes. We frown at that totally. The executive summary. The recently conducted gubernatorial and State House of Assembly elections in Rivers State, South Nigeria, came with its attendant security challenges that gave rise to the postponement of the polls, having declared the first round of voting inconclusive. This indeed generated a beehive of issues that made it practically impossible for the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to conduct supplementary elections in the state. The Rivers State Governor, Nyesom Wike, in the wake of the impasse, had accused the Nigerian Army of engaging in partisan politics, particularly the GOC in charge there. While on the other hand, the Nigerian Army had accused the Rivers State government of arming political trolls with dangerous weapons to unleash mayhem in the state, especially in areas that are perceived as political strongholds of the opposition party in the state. The atmosphere was indeed tense, and there were a lot of skirmishes that resulted in deaths of innocent people, sadly so, including an army officer in the state. It was speculated that the governor of the state, Nyesom Wike, in an attempt to have his way at all costs, even went as far as offering some mouth-watering incentives to the general officer commanding of the Nigerian Army 6th Division in Rivers State, Major General Nyesom. Consequently, in a bid to put paid the speculation surrounding the various allegations of the role of the Nigerian Army during the elections in Rivers State, an independent report that was devoid of government interference was commissioned in production. In a bid to ensure that the general elections were free, fair, and credible, one of the measures put in place by the federal government was to ensure that there was adequate security in states that were termed volatile, going by previous elections. This much required that all hands be on deck to ensure that election violence does not escalate and disrupt the polls. The Nigerian Army joined the free of security architecture for the elections by launching a nationwide operation tagged Operation Python Dance Street to checkmate violent groups and ethnic militias to ensure a successful 2019 elections. The Rivers State Governor, Nyesom Wike, had stated that the negative role played by the Nigerian Army during the elections was the worst in the history of the country. He subsequently requested that the General Officer Commanding 6th Division of the Nigerian Army in Rivers State, Major General Nyesom, be redeployed. The governor, consequently, launched several campaigns of calumny against the army commander. Of course, the recent outburst of the governor is one amongst many, and they keep coming in droves like estuaries pouring into an ocean. Sources added that several millions of naira have been earmarked for the execution of this fiendish project. Part of the ploy is that the governor will grant media briefings both in print and radio to continue to discredit the army commander before the eyes of the unsuspecting members of the public. Our recommendations. After a careful analysis of the events that characterized the elections in Rivers State, this report was able to identify that the crux of the disagreement between the Nigerian Army and the Rivers State government was centered principally on the insistence of the Nigerian Army to be neutral and fair to all during the elections, in line with the mandate given to it by the army hierarchy. The Rivers State government attempted to pitch the population against the Nigerian Army by propounding that the Nigerian Army was carrying out the script of a former governor in the state and said to be against the interests of the state. All of these indeed made the operations of the Nigerian Army in Rivers State during the election an extremely difficult and arduous one. It is therefore highly recommended that the Nigerian Human Rights Commission should investigate the state-sponsored violence during the elections in Rivers State, and those found guilty be brought to book and compensation paid to families of those that lost their loved ones. The infiltration of arms in Rivers State is also alarming, and it is consequently advised and recommended that the Nigerian police be mandated to begin the process of mopping up these arms from the possession of the political thugs in the state. And those found wanting should also be thoroughly prosecuted. Rivers State is part of Nigeria's sovereignty and must not be compromised on any score. Thank you. God bless you.